Yeah, fair enough, my Krogan friend. If that's where you want to be, you want to be there. Hey ho, I ain't gonna tell you not.
Stay sharp.
They're loose. Run for your damn life. They're all.
Well, that doesn't sound good. Boom! And that must have sounded even worse for you. And now it's reasons like this is why I chose this time Reeve instead of Slam, because with this armor up, you notice Jacob's pull did absolutely nothing. So hopefully Reeve should do some damage. Oh, that definitely helped.
Look out! Here comes the
Oh, Kasumi! I love you. That was perfect. That shadow strike is just... if you time it just right, that shadow strike was perfect. And she got behind him. She got behind him just when I'd lowered its health enough.
Taking heavy fire.
Good old Kasumi. Oh!
Coming our way.
Can't get a lock.
Come on, Krogan. Stop moving. Boom! Who can say they've punched out a Krogan before? Commander Shepard can.
Come on up. Targeting.
that right now.
See, as you see, like all the biotics didn't work on the Krogan, but then as soon as we took away its armor, then it worked fine. So all you need to do is just get rid of the Krogan's armor, and then they are good to go. Well, as much as I do miss Slam, I'm really kind of glad that I chose Reeve.
I'm taking fire.
Boom! They say you should never really fight a Krogan up front, but meh, I can't help myself sometimes. Okie dokie, so, oh, that's nice and easy. CC, little thing there. That one goes to there, and that one down here. So it looks like we have got a whole bunch of mercs that are standing in between me and my Krogan scientist. And I don't like the sounds of that.
Krogan on our 6. Copy, goddammit. Where's Jador and her personal guard?
This might be useful.
Sounds like Jador and her personal guard are getting their butts whooped. But nothing stands between Shepard and his Krogan. Oh, jeez, I stood up really at the wrong point. Oh, Kasumi, really? You got taken down by those scrubs. Well, seeing as how we're at the end of combat, she should, in theory, heal herself. Because we're no longer fighting anybody. Unless there's guys around that corner, so let's get her up now. Come on, Katsumi.
After you.
Try not to let me down like that again. Thank you, Jacob.
Right.
Just want to make sure there was no goodies around here before I moved on. I love just waiting and letting Kasumi do her work. So again, before you want to attack these people, you need to take down their shields first, and then you can let Jacob do his thing. And maybe batter her around a little bit.
Here we go.
Got it. Get over here. Right. You're done.
Smoking.
Go on, Kasumi. Do your work. Oh, I love that girl. Right, let's have a little looky-loo around here to make sure we're not missing any. Really? Really, Kasumi? Oh, you're back. Oh, look at that. The second I compliment someone and they go and make me look like a fool. Like a fool, I say. I was giving you a compliment, Kasumi. Most people in polite circles just say thank you and they move along. They don't commit suicide. You didn't need attention seeking. I already said I liked you. Give us the delicious credits.
With you, Shep.
Right behind you.
Engaging hostiles.
Whoa! Looks like I've got nobody that can take down shields. It's a shame. If I had Miranda on my squad, though, she had overload, so probably could have done something about that.
Here we go.
So there you go. By tapping up on the directional button, I've made the squad focus on the woman with shields. See if I can get those shields down.
Get over here. Sure thing.
Couldn't put it better myself, Jacob. Good old Scorpion, get over here.
Target down.
Oh, I think this last guy I might go and take out personally.
Going down. The outsider commandos are still incoming. Repeat, still incoming.
Shotgun to face, just all powerful. Go on, Kasumi.
Contact.
Never gets old. Just never gets old. As I say, with that attack, you really need to time it just right. Because if... Oh, I think they're still having a bit of a fight over there. Because if you time it a bit wrong, she'll either miss or you would have killed the person by the time you got there and you've just wasted one of her abilities. But to be honest, on the old ability front, Kasumi isn't exactly the best. There are better.
Every floor, every outpost. Move.
Well, that Turian's definitely seen better days. Kasumi, take that one. And everyone else focus on the guy with the shields. That was Jacob down? Man, these guys are really letting me down. Let's get immortal. Oh, now Kasumi's down and Jacob's back up. That's a little odd, but okay. Let's get a bit more of an up-close and personal approach to this. Oh, shotgun to the face. Never fails to do the job. A bit more ammo. Some credits. Yep, this is better.
Concentrate fire on my position. Concentrate on.
Nope. Maybe they concentrate that fire a little bit too close and actually concentrated it on him. Oh, I tried to go up one and click, but I was just a little bit too slow. Oh, that just saw it up a little bit higher. Yeah, but it's one of these things. If you think you're gonna try and get it, don't do what I just did then and like quickly try and flick up and get it at the last minute, because you might end up failing it like I'm about to. My God, where is it? There it is. Wow, there was me saying in like a couple of episodes ago, you never really screw those up, but oh well, it's one of those situations where sometimes it can be right in front of your eyes and you just don't see it. And then you go and accidentally flick over the wrong bit and start a countdown, and bad times. Boom! Oh god, what happened there? I kind of shot back a little bit.
Got it.
Right with you.
Whoa! Asumi, you can deal with him. Jacob, you take those ones down.
You're done. I've got him. Moving to drop.
Well done.
Ha! That made light work of those guys. Oh, but I suppose our work isn't quite done yet. Right, now we're taking out those guys. If we come up here, we can get the high ground on them. There you go. And now without those rocket troopers in the background, these last guys should be able to take care of pretty simply. Wow, he survived my reeve. That guy had some cojones on him. Come on, stick your head out again. Oh, you really shouldn't listen to advice from the enemy. Doesn't serve you too well. Oh, there we go. She took a sweet time dying. Is that everyone? Anyone else around here? Any goodies left for us to loot? No, you've taken all the good stuff for yourself. As long as you've left me the Krogan, that's all I care about.
Shepard, don't shoot. You know me. I shut down the security cams as soon as I saw it was you. Never thought I'd say it, but I'm glad it's you shooting up the place. Sorry, Rana. You let me go when you destroyed Saren's lab on Vermeer. Had to outrun a nuke in a utility pod, but it's still a second chance.
Oh, yes, I remember you. Good to see you. Oh, I don't know, I was going to say good to see you survive the nuke, but not really sure I am.
I assume you have a good reason for being at this lab.
Don't worry, I'm not wasting the chance you gave me. My work here, strictly beneficial. Not for the mercs. Jador's on a standard power trip. But Okier is trying to do something good, even if his methods are a little extreme. Everyone deserves a second chance, right? And sometimes giving one pays off. I take care of my debts.
What is it with you and working for madmen? And I'm pretty certain when I let you run, you were still slightly indoctrinated. Or at least I think you were, but if you want to help me explain what Okier's work is, seeing as how he's going to become one of our squad.
What's Okier trying to do here?
It's complicated. Jador wants a private army, but Okier mostly ignores her. He's running the project for his own reasons. I created a mental imprint routine to educate his tank bred. Most don't get through it. He dumps them for some reason. He wants to help his people, but he's not looking for a genophage cure, and he's not going for numbers. That's all I know.
Finding you in a place like this makes me think letting you go was a mistake. You don't want that.
We agree on that. Don't worry. I plan on staying as far away from anything to do with you as possible. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna run like hell before you blow the place or something. I know how you work.
She seemed nice, in that mad scientist ethics for sale kind of way.
Katsumi, I'm taking you on more missions. You just say the right things. But yeah, that woman, she seems like she does a good job at running, so seeing as how she's running, just for old time's sake, I might nuke this place. Just for the memories, for the lulz, eh? For the good times. Where's the last one right there? Yeah. I don't know why I fouled that one before this so badly. I mean, I really sucked at it. It just seems like I was all thumbs.
Here you are.
I've watched your progress.
Well, that's a little bit creepy, but okay. Warlord Okier. Let's have a chat.
It's about time. The batteries on these tanks will not wait while you play with these idiotic mercs.
I take it you're Okier? You don't seem particularly caged, or grateful that I'm here.
You may claim to be here to help, but the formerly deceased shepherd is not a sign of gentle change. Surprised? Old Krogan should know you. I'm sure Rana has already revisited your actions on Vermeer.
Yeah, she did indeed. Starting to regret letting her live now, seeing what's going on here.
I'm sure you're eager to retell the story.
Such a tale. Saren, the Spectre traitor, threatens the return of the Krogan horde by curing the genophage, undoing the gentle genocide of the Turians and Solarians. But before Saren can deliver his endless troops, in rides Shepard, securing victory through nuclear fire. I like that part. It has weight.
And I like the part where he calls it the gentle genocide. I think that has such a ring to it. Obviously not in a good way, but hey ho.
I didn't have a lot of room for finesse. If there'd been any other solution, I'd have considered it.
But I approve. Saren's pale horde were not true Krogan. Numbers alone are nothing. The mistake of an outsider. One that these mercenaries have also made. I gave their leader my rejects for her army, but she grows impatient. It's time for you to take me out of here.
We're here about collectors, nothing more.
I see. Yes, collector attacks have increased. A human concern. My requests were focused elsewhere. I acquired the knowledge to create one pure soldier. With that, I will inflict upon the genophage the greatest insult an enemy can suffer. To be ignored.
Your search for the perfect soldier created a lot of failures. You don't care about them?
I failed no one. My rejects are exactly what Jador asked for. She simply lacks the ability to command. They are strong, healthy, and useless to me. I need perfection. If a few thousand are rejected, so be it. My work will purify the Krogan. We will not be restored. We will be renewed.
I thought the Krogan ideal was a return to the numbers that threatened the galaxy.
We will not need numbers. My soldier is a template. It is a greater threat than all the Phantom siblings that would have been at its flank. The galaxy still bears the scars of the Horde, but it will learn to fear the Lance.
You're just as cruel and manipulative as those who released the genophage on your people.
Perhaps, but I will restore the Krogan, and my soldier will not provoke a nuclear response as a cure or Horde would. My legacy is perfection, with each pure Krogan reaching higher by standing on our dead. They will exceed, but not forget.
So it seems like he's trying to bring back the Krogan, but not do it in a forceful, aggressive way that everyone else seems to feel the Krogan would be. Unfortunately, he went the mad scientist route, which means I think the rest of the world would not really appreciate.
What did you get from the collectors? I need whatever you know about them.
They are strange, so isolated, yet very available when your sacrifice is big enough. I gave them mini Krogan. I may have information for you, but the tech was consumed in my prototype, after I determined how to use it without killing the subjects. The deaths were unfortunate, but I only need one success to start the process.
So you don't want to cure the genophage?
Contrary to what survivors claim, the genophage does not produce strong Krogan. The only quality it filters is the ability to survive the genophage. For every 1,000 stillborn, too many weaklings live. Every survivor is branded as precious. That's produced more cuddling than your collective human teats. I say, let us carry the genophage. Let 1,000 die in a clutch. We will defeat it by climbing atop our dead. That is the Krogan way.
Makes me laugh that he said that every single one is precious. A lot of them threw their lives away in front of Shepard. But hey ho,
Your methods are extreme, but you know how to deconstruct a threat. Will you help us?
Perhaps I can strike a deal to secure passage, but my prototype is not negotiable. It is the key to my legacy.
Attention, I've traced the Krogan release. Okier, of course. I'm calling blank slate on this project. Gas these commandos and start over from Okier's data. Flush the tanks.
She's that weak-willed. She'll kill my legacy with a damn valve. Shepard, you want information on the Collectors? Stop her. She'll try to access contaminants in the storage bay.
You could just start over, like she plans to. What's the big deal?
This tank is pure. It involved as much trial as data. Starting over will not duplicate it. It must survive. Jador will be with the rejected tanks. Kill her. I will stay and do what must be done.
Oh, sometimes it is the smallest things that can have the biggest impact, such as a valve.
Kill Jador, Shepard. I do what I must to save my legacy.
Kill Jador, that is what Shepard does best. Once, you know, I've picked myself up some credits, that is. Unless this is the release for the door. Then I won't be picking up some credits. CC!
I'll take it.
Krogan Vitality, yeah, oh, that's definitely better than credits. You can get credits anywhere, upgrades and research, that's the good stuff, that's the stuff you definitely want. That's one way of keeping me out, just shut the door again. Thank you, Jacob. Hit it with a reeve, wait for its armor to disappear. Kasumi, get down there. No, Kasumi, you don't want to go down there? Fair enough. It's the one problem with Kasumi's attack is sometimes it can take a decent amount of time to do. Right, now since how this mech has come out, I think it's going to be time that I use the arc projector. Drains its shields like a good one, and also it can produce like a chain link attack, so if he's got enemies around him, it'll hit them too. Squad, get down there. I need a distraction. Oh, Jador. Looks like I'm going to have to get a little bit closer to do that.
Have a nice trip.
Go on, you two, you can deal with that. I'm going to go up close and deal with Jador in person.
You won't win! You won't win! You won't win! You can't!
Shepard, the lab alarms coincided with the system's failure. The remaining lab systems are unprotected, and I have gained limited access. According to lab scanners, the room is flooded with toxins and Okier's personal life signs are failing rapidly. I recommend haste.
And haste is what shall be used. And what was up with Jador? She died.
Emergency vent in progress. Contamination detected. Emergency vent.
She was like, I won't, you must. It's the weirdest death ever.
If I knew why the Collectors wanted humans, I would tell you. But everything is in my prototype. My legacy is pure. This one soldier. This grunt. Perfect.
Huh, looks like Okier died, making sure that his legacy survived.
He was ruthless, but died to save this one Krogan?
That thing can't be worse than Okier. And if he's tough, we need him.
A pure Krogan could pack a hell of a punch. We can always use another heavy hitter.
If he'll help. I doubt anyone's asked for his opinion.
Normandy, Okier is a no-go, but we have a package that needs retrieval. And he's a big one.
And I've got me my Krogan.
Bringing the Krogan for study makes sense, but I have concerns about waking it.
Yeah, you've said that a few times now.
A normal Krogan is dangerous. This one was created and likely educated by a madman.
I see everyone's enjoying the new paperweight. Concerns?
We don't know anything about it, Commander.
I know. You don't find that interesting?
Krogan fight well at close quarters. Perhaps awakening him in a confined space wouldn't be prudent.
Noted. The cargo hold is safe enough while I decide what to do with them.
When has Shepard ever sided on the erred on the side of caution? Opening up on a Krogan in a confined space, out in space, sounds like fun for Shepard. And when you finish missions, quite often you have little scenes there with Miranda and Jacob. And it's the reason why they're the only two that are ever really in the scenes, because they're the only two that are guaranteed squad mates. There's obviously you have choices whether you want to go and add other people to your squad. They're the only two that are really guaranteed, so that's why it's always them there chatting at the end. But anyway, that is it. We have got our Krogan. We will, I think it's time we go and pay that Krogan a visit, but before we do, that I think is something that will be left for Normandy stories. So I'm going to call it quits for now, and we will talk to that Krogan next time. So I will catch you guys later.